Hello, Rev Kev here with Daniel Diary number 8. I'm filming this from the basement of my house. A little bit different background, a little different music as well, just because I don't have that song here at home readily available. Apologize for those of you who are looking for Daniel Diary number 6. I mistakenly tabbed it as a private video, so if you go search now, you should be able to find it. Shout out to my wife Kathy, who has been watching my videos. Thanks, Kathy, I love you.
Love you too.
That was her, if you heard her in the background. Wanted to share a little bit of insight on suffering. I talked about it a little bit earlier, Philippians 3:10. Paul says, I want to know Christ and the power of His resurrection and to fellowship in His suffering. Pastor Mark talked about it this Sunday, which I thought was kind of cool because I've been thinking about this whole idea a lot. And so I did some cross-referencing in my Bible, and it brought me to a passage in Romans chapter, let me look it up here. Romans 8:17. It says, now if we are children, then we are heirs, heirs of God and co-heirs with Christ. If indeed we share in His sufferings, in order that we may also share in His glory. And so it was almost like this was saying, in order to share in Christ's glory, you have to share in His sufferings. And part of me was like saying, now is it that it almost seems like in that case I'd almost want to put myself in suffering because I want to share in Christ, His glory. But I don't think that's the case. And part of me also thought, well, was Paul trying to make the best of his bad situation by saying, yeah, suffering's really cool, whereas it really wasn't. He was just trying to make himself feel like it was better than it was. But I kind of came to my final kind of thought right now, at least, is that suffering has always been a part of the Christian faith. It's always been there, and Jesus says, in this world you're going to have trouble. And so, one thing I thought that is good about fasting, like we've been doing from different things, is that it's a way to prepare ourselves in small ways to suffer, like I'm not having chocolate and stuff, or pizza, pop, and those are really teeny tiny small sufferings to prepare us for when real suffering might come, because we're kind of testing ourselves and refining ourselves in small ways so that when real stuff comes we're able to stand under it. So those are some of my thoughts that I've had. But went to Noodles and Company for dinner tonight. Got the Mediterranean stir fry with whole wheat noodles, no cream sauce and no cheese. It was very yummy. Recommended. Oh, also shout out to Jeremy Rivette, because he introduced me to Izzy. It is sparkling water and juice, and it's really a lot like pop, but just a lot better for you, and all natural and legal on the Daniel fast. So that's good stuff. Alright, I've rambled on enough. It's time for me to go to bed. Good night. Happy fasting.